Hey everybody, it's Chris Kirkpatrick with Life180, and I'm here with my buddy and business partner, Caleb Guilliams with Better Wealth Solutions. And if you're here, chances are you came through a traffic source like YouTube or LinkedIn, or you saw something on the internet that piqued your interest. Maybe you thought something about this idea of a banking policy or structuring your life financially a little bit different, trying to get different results in your life. It appealed to you. Well, I always talk about change your thinking, change your actions, change your life. And if you want to accomplish the life that you want to live, you got to first think about what does that life look like to you? And it starts with your thinking. And that's probably what led you here when it comes to the actions and actually implementing different strategies to help you accomplish that life. And that's where Caleb comes into the mix. Now, Caleb and I met a couple years ago. We were mentored by the same person. He may look young because he is. But like you won't meet another powerhouse like this guy, I'm telling you. But it all comes from a place of service with him, and I think from the get-go, that's what really attracted me to working with Caleb. You know, while I used to be licensed to do financial services, I gave all that up, and Caleb and I ended up developing an amazing relationship. And quite frankly, at this point in time, he's the only person in the world that I will trust with the people that trust me to help them get the results that they're looking to get. And I don't say that lightly. You've probably seen some of our content online together on YouTube. But ultimately, Caleb, like, what I'd like to do is, you have some great ideas. You're doing things a lot differently. You really have a heart of service. You and I share the idea that money follows value.
100%.
And so it's not about selling anybody anything. Like I always say, most financial service representatives are just glorified salespeople. They're really not out there to serve people.
They're product peddlers.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's one of the things that, you know, a couple years ago, it was an idea what you were trying to do, and now you're implementing, you're executing on that. And so what, in your words, would you say is different about Better Wealth Solutions, how you help people, how you can help people accomplish their goals? Because it's more than just financial products.
I just want to congratulate you for being on this page, because if you're following this guy, and dude, your content's incredible, and I'm just so grateful that you're in my life. The way that I answer your question is, ROR should, instead of standing for rate of return, should stand for return on result. So you want to know what separates us from every single person out there that are talking about financial strategies, is they're going to tell you why their product will be good for you. And at the end of the day, we take a step back and say, what would you do if money wasn't an issue? What do you actually want out of life? What result are you looking for? And how can we best come along and serve you? And that's why our 4-step process is everything about getting clarity on who you are, being efficient. But the first 2 steps that we help people with money have nothing to do with products. The reason I'm a huge fan of life insurance is, when set up and used properly, it's one of the greatest assets to not just protect you, help you in the future, but also help you take back control. And if you want to like really go deep, our institution, our company exists to help people take back control in the way that they think and the way that they use their money. That's why you and I are so aligned. And we take this further in the process of just learning how to help people with money. I'm like, how does an ideal company look like? An ideal company looks like someone that's not paid on commission to help people that are coming through, because if someone has an incentive, I don't want to taint someone's ability to get impacted or being served. And so we obviously are very unique in our approach, but I believe money follows value. The reason I'm partnering with you is you have some amazing content. We're so aligned. We even look alike. You know?
He's like my little brother now.
And so you get clarity on changing your thinking. Who's going to help you change your action? I would love to be a part in helping you change your action so that you can show up more powerfully in your life.
Amen. I love it. So let me reiterate a couple points there. There's a couple options for you below. There's a couple buttons that you can choose. You can schedule a call with one of Caleb's people. Once again, these are not commissioned salespeople. They're just literally salaried people that are there to serve you, to help you answer your questions, give you clarity about what direction maybe you want to go. Because you may come out of this realizing that this isn't for you, and that's okay. But at least make an informed decision one way or the other. So
and I'll say this with the strategy call: we're here to answer questions. You'll leave with a book, because I believe so strongly if you get on the phone with someone on my team, like we want you to have we just want to say thank you and
Yeah.
send you a book with no strings attached. But the last thing is we'll just like share with you how people work with us.
Yeah.
And that's what you can expect from a strategy call.
And that's awesome. So that's one option. Now, if you're more of a researcher, which you probably are if you came through online sources, that content that we have out there, there's also what you call a one-page report, which what I love about this is they've created software that will allow you to get out of the cloud and get out of the philosophical realm that all these people out there, Dave Ramsey, talk about, and say that this isn't good for you because of all these reasons. But the good news about this software is it's going to tell you exactly what it looks like for you, what the immediate liquidity of your money looks like, what it looks like in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, like what it looks like for income distributions, I think.
Yep.
All of that exists. And so get the one-page report, and then after you have a little more clarity, it'll probably drum up more questions for you. Then you can get on the call if you feel like you need to do a little research beforehand. Either way, what I love about the structure that you've set up and why I'm excited to be able to like help my audience and help you if you're here, kind of gain clarity around this is it really is just, it's not about selling anything, it's about serving. And I love this. Why I create all the content that I create is it's about education. It's about making informed decisions. It's about, I believe everybody should have control of the results in your own life. And I believe that when you make the decision to get rid of the excuses of allowing other people to control the results that you're getting in your life, things change, right? And
100%.
That's everything. And so I believe everybody owes it to themselves to click on one of these buttons, take it to the next level. There's no commitment for anything. Just take it to the next level, gain more information about yourself, gain more clarity about your own situation, and you get this guy and his team.
Yeah,
to support you.
we are here to serve you in
Yeah.
any capacity and whatever that looks like. We're here to serve.
Yep.
Chris, I appreciate your belief in us, and
Yeah, man.
I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Super excited. So go ahead and click one of those buttons, and we'll talk to you soon.